putting on a new piece of your foot. He's putting on a new piece of your arm. He's putting on a new piece of your other arm. He's giving you a new stomach because you have to birth some things that are inside of you. Some ministries that are inside of you, they have to come forth because God set them there, so they have to come out. The things that are inside of you that you need to bring forth because you have to bring them to other people. God has birthed them inside of you and you have to bring it out. You just have to bring it out. Because if you don't bring it out and you just let it continue to be inside of you, then it's going to begin to hurt you. It's going to begin to harm you. It's just like when you have a miscarriage and the baby is still inside of you. It can destroy your inside. It can mess you all up. Until you get that thing out of you, it's going to continue to destroy your inside. So as long as that is still inside of you, it's going to continue to destroy you. It's going to continue to break you down. You become littler and littler and littler. And then you will be nothing. Nothing. But as long as you just continue to allow God to build you up, then you can stand through anything. You will be stronger than anything. You won't be able to get littler. You'll be able to get bigger. You'll grow more in God. You'll know that God is with me and He'll always be with me. You will know that He can always do everything. Because nothing is impossible without God. Nothing is impossible without God. I'm going to say it again. Nothing is impossible without God. The Bible tells us that we have the faith, the size of a grain of a mustard seed. We will be able to move mountains. Mountains will be able to move with a little bit of faith. So we had this whole big old wine of faith. What makes you think you can't tell your headache to leave? What makes you think you can't tell your backache to leave? What makes you think you can't tell them legs to stand up straight? What makes you think you can't tell that mind you will not be confused anymore? What makes you think that you can't tell yourself, I will be successful, I will make something of myself, I will be the young lady that God has called me to be? What makes you think that you can't tell those things to yourself? You don't always have to call on a bishop or the pastor or the elder or the minister. You don't always have to do that because you have the power inside of you. You have the power to speak life and death. You have the power to turn your own situation around. You have the power to say, listen, you can't stay here anymore because God needs to use this space in my life. You can't stay here anymore because God needs to use this space in my life. So that thing will have to move. You have to kick him to the curb. He will have to move. The devil will have to move because God needs to occupy that space. See, God can't use you if you're all filled with all these other things. All these worldly things. You're filled up with them. And you know, God's like, well, I can slip in here. And then He's like, no, because the devil done slipped in there. He messed that all up. But He's like, I'm going to slip into her heart. But no, the devil done slipped in there because He done broke it all up. But He said, okay, I'm going to slip into her liver. Nope, the devil done went in there and he done messed that up too. So He said, okay, I'm going to slip into her mind. Maybe I'll begin to change her mind. And she will begin to think, okay, I have to change my mind. I have to straighten up. I have to change my heart. I have to change the way I walk. I have to change the way I talk. I have to change the people that's around me. I have to change my friends. I have to change the places I go. I might go this way to school, but tomorrow I'm going to go this way. I might try to, go down the side street to avoid the devil. Because if you take the same routine every day, day after day, then the devil will know, okay, I can meet her on Stockton Avenue. She gonna walk past this store, but I'm right here waiting for her. Right here waiting for her. And as soon as she walked by, I'm gonna stick out my little face. Yes! My God! Because I know where she's gonna be. But if you walk the other way, down Oakland Avenue, and then go straight up Parkside, then he won't know where to find you. Look at him standing there and she's supposed to be at school. Did she make it there already? Yes. She's supposed to walk past here at 7:58. Come on. Where's she at? The devil won't know where you are. Right. He won't know which way you took. He won't know where to find you because you took another road. Because you went a different way. Because you went around him. See, he sets up his tracks and you can get around him. You can get around him. You don't have to go through it all the time. You don't have to go through it. You can get around those things. You can go around those obstacles. You can go this way, you can go that way, but you're going to get around them. know, you can go under it because you can dig a little hole and get through it just like a dog under a fence, but you can get under it. You can get around those things. All you have to do is tell the devil to leave. Tell the devil you cannot stay here any longer. This space is occupied by God. God, you cannot get into my heart because it belongs to God. I put the lock and key on it. So nobody can get inside of it if you have a lock and a key. And God took the key, he said, okay, I'm going to lock this up just for me, and only I know how to get in. That's it. When you give your life over to God, he's saying, okay, she's mine, and no one else can use her. See, God can be a jealous God. He can say, okay, you know what, she's just mine. Then you can't have her. I don't care what you do. I don't care what you want to say. I don't care how you want to use her. I'm going to use her. I'm going to do what I want to do with her because she is mine. So as long as you belong to God, as long as you stay in his word, you just continue to allow him to build on you. Then you become that real saint that you know you can be. See, if you was a hyped up saint, or you was a sometime or Sunday saint, or you was a money saint, you can turn into a real saint. All you got to do is start changing the things that you do. Instead of sitting there and just waving your hands and begin to praise God and smile. Just stop worrying about who's around you, who came to church today, just begin to praise God and smile. Don't worry about, okay, you know what, at the church I go do this, and this. Put your mind on God, and he'll fix that. You might say, okay, I only got $20 in the bank, but I got to pay my car bill, my cell phone bill, and I got to pay my light bill. But while you're sitting there worried about it, God can't move. Because when it's in your mind, God don't know where to go. Because it's occupying that space that he needs. See, if you allow that to leave your mind and just allow God to come in and just move in your mind like, okay, you know, I know that God got me. God can provide for me. God can do what he needs to do in my life because I'm focused on him. So after church, like Tawana said, you'll get that phone call. You'll get that voicemail. You'll get that Facebook letter. You'll get that letter in the mail telling you that everything is okay. You don't have to pay the light bill for 2 months. You don't have to pay the cell phone bill for 3 months. You don't have to worry about food being on your plate because we're going to provide for you for a year. As long as you trust God and do what he asks you to do, everything will be okay.